How y'all doing tonight? I'm here to talk about some of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies and TV shows. Scooby-Doo is my favorite cartoon character. So let's get started. This is called Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. It came out in 1988, I guess. It features Scooby and Scrappy-Doo, as well as Shaggy and Shaggy's girlfriend. Yes, he does have a girlfriend in this. Very interesting. Um, Being frisked off to Transylvania by Count Dracula to take part in a monster road race for the Monster of the Year trophy, because the original werewolf retired, so Dracula needs a werewolf for his werewolf race. So it does pretty well. There's like other monsters in it, like the Mummy, Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein, um, a couple pair of witches and the Fly, things like that. Definitely, definitely like Universal monsters, so it's pretty cool. Worth it for that. If you're a fan of Universal monsters as well as Scooby-Doo. This one is called Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. It came out in 1999 and features a band called the Hex Girls singing a couple of songs. Definitely, I love it. I mean, it was actually a soundtrack. This one of the few Scooby movies that has a full soundtrack. But the soundtrack is so rare that I don't even have it, and doubtful that I ever will. So. But it also features Billy Ray Cyrus singing the Scooby-Doo theme song, so that's pretty cool too. And Tim Curry, who you might remember from playing Dr. Frankenfurter in the Rocky Horror Picture Show, or maybe as Gomez Adams in the Addams Family Reunion movie that came out in '98. He plays Ben Ravencroft in this, the descendant of the witch town that's, I'm guessing near Salem, Massachusetts, the middle town about that time. So, definitely one of my favorites. The first time I saw it, it was on like one of those movie channels, and I had to watch it twice. It was on twice that day, and I watched it both times. So, tells you how good it is. There's another one where the monsters turn out to be real. Cause, well, let's face it, there's more out there than what some people know. This one's called Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island. It's set in the south in the Louisiana Bayou. They go looking for real ghosts. At first, it's all a bust. They all turn out to be fake, but then they get to this place called Moonstar Island, where Moonstar, the pirate, died on the island, and he's one of the many ghosts slash zombies that haunt the place. So haunted by tourists and Confederate soldiers and people like that have their souls drained by ancient curse. It's definitely worth checking out. It came out the same year as Witch's Ghost. Another one that came out in 1987-88 is Scooby-Doo meets the Boo Brothers. The Boo Brothers are the equivalent of the Ghost equivalent of the Three Stooges. This fella here with the pilot helmet, World War One pilot helmet, as you can see, goes knock 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 like Curly the Three Stooges, which is kind of cool. Features Scrappy. Some people don't like Scrappy, but I never had a problem with him. So he actually revived the show back in the 80s. They go to a southern plantation that Shaggy inherits from his uncle, who is a Confederate colonel. and also features like other ghosts, like of a wolf or werewolf and headless horseman. So it's definitely worth checking out. And one of my favorites is actually one I grew up on. I had VHS tape of it years and years ago. Original VHS tape, I might add, not the re-release. And this one's called Scooby-Doo Meets Batman. It features the Joker and Penguin in the '66 Batmobile. Show you 66 Batmobile. This is what the '66 Batmobile looks like. And it's 2 episodes of the new Scooby movie that was out in the early '70s. And it's definitely 2 of the better episodes. You're not going to get the complete series of that show because some of the artists and actors, whatever that they met on the show, where they don't have the rights to release it. So all you can get is the best of the new Scooby movies, which is a 4-disc set. But since it's not complete, I mean, for the price they asked for it, it's not worth it. You're better off just getting ones like this. But I like it because I like Batman too. So it's got two of my favorite things in Scooby-Doo and Batman, so you can't really beat that. Here's one I recently discovered called Scooby-Doo and Camp Scare. I actually have to watch this one again because I don't really remember everything about it, but I did like it though. I mean, you see this scary looking dude on the cover here. But another thing I noticed with these Scooby movies of recently is they've been putting bonuses on bonus episodes on the discs. They didn't normally do that. There's one on here called Beware the Beast from Below, which is from Scooby-Doo Mystery Inc., which is like one of the last good new TV shows they did at Scooby-Doo because they have this one out called Be Cool Scooby-Doo, which would be fine, but whoever did the animation, they pretty much made them look like a show that stoners would watch. I mean, not in a good way. So, yeah, I've never seen the Be Cool Scooby Doo or the Scooby Doo Shaggy Get a Clue, which is another one where the animation looks stupid. So, yeah, those two shows don't even bother. I don't. It's only if you're like you have to have everything that Scooby Doo does. And he's been around for almost 50 years, so he's bound to have a dud once in a while. Maybe not many, but dud once in a while. This one's called Scooby-Doo and the WrestleMania Mystery. Features WWE superstars like John Cena, Sin Cara, King. It even features Triple H and Mr. McMahon, as well as AJ Lee, who's no longer with the company. Unfortunately, it features The Miz. Take that back. He's an idiot. But Scooby-Doo gets put in a trance and gets basically framed for taking the WWE title belt, which they knew he would never do, so they had to prove his innocence. But it's done pretty well. I didn't know what to expect when I first saw it, but it's definitely worth owning. The second one's going to be even better. It's called Scooby-Doo and the WWE Curse of the Speed Demon or something like that. And my favorite wrestler, The Undertaker, is supposed to be in it, so I can already tell you that one's probably going to be better than the first one. Not that the first one's bad. But. And again, this also features a bonus episode. It's WrestleManiacs, which is a pup named Scooby-Doo episode. That show was actually good. The animation was actually good on that one, so they actually did that right. That was also something that came out in the late 80s. And let's see, one of the last ones I want to show you here is 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, the complete series. It was a show that came out in 1980. let's say 87, roughly. It features, just definitely the highlight of it. It features Vincent Price as Vincent Van Gogh, and they, they open this chest of demons, and they're the only ones that can return a demon to the chest because they're the ones who let them out. It's definitely worth owning. It was a short-lived TV series. I mean, and once they captured all the demons, I guess there really wasn't much else to do with it. But it's pretty good. I mean, I remember watching it on Saturday morning reruns. As you can see, it also has a bonus episode called Shaggy and Scooby Doo Get a Clue from that episode from that series as the Don't Feed the Animals episode. And that's an episode I will not watch. But most of them have special features from what I've seen. I also got another one I just got into there. I don't know how to put it, but I got one called Scooby Doo and Kiss Rock and Roll Mysteries. I can't imagine that one not being good based on what previews I've seen. So that's another good one. And then another good one that I don't have is Scooby Doo and the Ghoul School, which is about the same time as Blue Brothers and Reluctant Werewolf. It also features like Dracula and stuff like that in it. But Scooby, Shaggy, and Scrappy go to this ghoul school where they're basically teaching the kids, the daughters of the monsters like Frankenstein and the Mummy and Dracula, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. Definitely interesting. There's just like little dragon that they have as a pet. It's pretty cool. And matches. Uh, it's worth having the rest of these. And like I said, there's a lot of good ones out there. And a few bad ones too. If you like Scooby-Doo, these ones are definitely worth checking out. The reason I didn't attempt to show any scenes from these is because Warner Brothers had issues with that, and Warner Brothers didn't, so they had issues with things they don't own. Like recently, they think they've owned Hank Williams' music, and he didn't record for them. He never recorded for them. So sorry to tell you, Warner Brothers, but you don't own Hank Williams. So you have no right to block videos of him at all. He recorded for MGM. And the type of person he was, he wouldn't want his videos blocked. He would want people to see him. Anyways, hope you all have a good night. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and there will be more to come at a later date. Good night.